Assalamualaikum, nama saya Muhammad FARHAN bin HASHIM dari kelas DKM 5D. Nombor matrik saya 23 DKM 19F1110. Okey, hari ini saya akan menerangkan tentang introduction bagi case study kami.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ROZAILY, 23 DKM 19F1102.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AZULFAHMY bin ROHEMY. Nama matrik 23 DKM 90F1099, kelas DKM 5D. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is AZULHIELMY bin ROHEMY and my matric number is 23 DKM 19F1100.
Assalamualaikum. My name is KHOIRUN bin JAMRI. My number matrix name is 23 DKM 19F1101 from DKM 5D.
Background: the factory system replaced the domestic system in which individual workers use hand tools or simple machinery to fabricate goods in their own homes or in workshops attached to their homes. The use of water power and then the steam engine to mechanize process such as cloth weaving in England in the second half of the 18th century marked the beginning of the factory system. Okay, a factory, manufacturing plant or a production plant is an industrial site, often a complex consisting of several buildings filled with machinery, where workers manufacture items or operate machines which process each item into another. They are a critical part of modern economic production, with the majority of the world's goods being created or processed within factories.
In Chapter 2, Maintenance organization of the company. Organizing is the process of arranging resources, people, materials, technologies, etc. together to achieve the organization's strategies and goals. The way in which the various parts of an organization are formally arranged is referred to as the organization structure. It is a system involving the interaction of inputs and outputs. It is characterized by task assignments, workflow, reporting relationships, and communication channels that link together the work of diverse individuals and groups. Any structure must allocate through a division of labor and facilitate the coordination of the performance results. Nevertheless, we have to admit that there is no one best structure that meets the needs of all circumstances. Our organization structure should be viewed as a dynamic entities that continuously evolve to respond to changes in technology, processes, and environment. The maintenance organizing function can be viewed as one of the basics and integral parts of the maintenance management function, MMF. The MMF consists of planning, organizing, implementing, and controlling maintenance activities. The management organizes, provides resources, personnel, capital, assets, material, and hardware, etc., and leads to performing tasks and accomplishing targets. Once the plans are created, the management task is to ensure that they are carried out in an effective and efficient manner, having a clear mission, strategy, and objective facilitated by a corporate culture. Organizing starts the process of implementation by clarifying job and working relation, chain of command, span of control, delegation of authority. In designing the maintenance organization, there are important determinants that must be considered. The determinant include the capacity of maintenance, centralization versus decentralization, and in-house maintenance versus outsourcing. A number of criteria can be used to design the maintenance organization. The criteria include clear roles and responsibilities, effective span of control, facilitation of good supervision, and effective reporting and minimization of costs. Maintenance manager must have the capabilities to create a division of labor for maintenance tasks to be performed and then coordinate results to achieve a common purpose. Solving performance problems and capitalizing on opportunities could be attained through selections of the right person with the appropriate capabilities, supported by continuous training and good incentive scheme in order to achieve organization success in terms of performance, effectiveness, and efficiency. Maintenance organization objectives and responsibility. A maintenance organization and its position in the plant or whole organization is heavily impacted by the following elements or factors. First, type of business, whether it is high-tech, labor-intensive, productions, or service. Second, their objectives may include profit maximization, increasing market share, and other social objectives. Third, size and structure of the organization. Fourth, culture of the organization. And fifth, range of responsibility assigned to maintenance. There is 4 things that need leaders influence. First, planning. Leaders need to setting performance objectives and developing decisions on how to achieve them. Number 2, organizing, creating structure, setting tasks, dividing up the work, arranging resources, forming maintenance crews, and coordinating activities to perform maintenance tasks. Third, implementing, executing the plans to meet the set performance objective. Lastly, controlling, measuring performance of the maintained equipment and taking preventive and corrective action to restore the desired specification. Determinants of a maintenance organization. The maintenance organization structure is determined after planning the maintenance capacity. The maintenance capacity is heavily influenced by the level of centralization or decentralization adopted. In this section, the main issues that must be addressed when forming the maintenance organization structure are presented. The issues are capacity planning, centralization versus decentralization, and in-house or versus outsourcing. Design of the maintenance organization. A maintenance organization is subjected to frequent changes due to uncertainty and desire for excellence in maintenance. Maintenance and plant managers are always swinging from supporters of centralized maintenance to decentralized maintenance and back again. The result of this frequent change is the creation of responsibilities, channels, and direction of the new organization accomplishment versus the accomplishment of the former structure. So, the craftsmen have to adjust to the new roles. To establish a maintenance organization and objective methods that cater for factors that influence the effectiveness of the organization is needed. Competency and continuous improvement should be the driving consideration behind an organization design and redesign.
About the maintenance strategy of the company. Okay, what is maintenance strategy of the company? The maintenance strategy is the rise of the industry Internet of Things is making it possible for organizations to use intelligent maintenance software to collect data and integrate with connected devices to get smart about manufacture. While this particular type of maintenance has been gaining popularity, is far from the only solution available to equipment-heavy organizations. There are a host of other maintenance types that work well for all kinds of organizations. And then let's compare this type of maintenance to see which one works best for different scenarios. Okay, we have 4 types of maintenance. Okay, 4 types of maintenance. The first one is reactive maintenance. This means breakdown maintenance. What is that? Also known as breakdown run to failure. Reactive maintenance is pretty simple. Fixing where they break, since repair are not planned, is a good method to employ for equipment that is not excited for operation or has a low cost. Think everything that rarely used to duplicate the function of other equipment. And number 2 is preventive maintenance. Is schedule. Preventive maintenance, this method evolves periodically, taking assets offline and inspect or repairing them at predetermined interval, usually time or event based trigger. The goal of the approach is to extend the useful life of an asset and prevent breakdown from occurring. Okay, number 3 is predictive maintenance. Predictive maintenance is mean aim to predict value before they happen, so maintenance can occur at just the right time. Predictive maintenance, the simple word is PDM. Use data from machine sensor and smart technology to alert the maintenance them when a piece of equipment is at risk of failing. For example, a sensor may use vibration analysis to alert the maintenance team that a piece of equipment is at risk of failing, at which point it will be taken offline, inspected and repaired accordingly. And then the rely so heavily on data mean there is a higher upfront cost to ensure this. Maintenance approach can thrive. Another thing to keep in mind with predictive maintenance is that you have to work before you can run. For an organization coming from a pen and paper or Excel based maintenance program, you have to first build on the process and insight that preventive maintenance provide in under to build an effective predictive maintenance plan. And the last one for maintenance type of maintenance is reliability center maintenance, RCM. What it means reliability center maintenance, RCM, is address the fact that failure is not always linear. RCM is a highly evolved process that seeks to analyze all the possible failure mode for each piece of equipment and custom. A maintenance plan for each individual machine. The ultimate goal of RCM is to increase equipment availability or reliability. CM is considered complete because each individual asset must be analyzed and prioritized based on criticality. The most critical assets are those that are likely to fail of the or will result in large consequence in the event of value, because each piece of equipment is analyzed on its own. It's possible that the end result of embarking on a RCM effort is having as many different maintenance plan as you do piece of equipment. RCM is very sophisticated to the extent where it is not a realistic necessary technique for every organization. It requires a very maintenance team that has master prevention, basic inspection, predictive maintenance, and has access to lot of existing data on their asset. And they are for me, and thank you very much.
I want to continue a system approach to maintenance of the company, sometimes referred to as a computerizing maintenance management system. Is a technology platform designed to automate the management and organization of all the information related to a manufacturing facility maintenance operation. Calculating the cost of mechanic breakdown, repair versus preventive maintenance for each machine, possibly leading to better allocation of resources. CMMS data can also be used to verify regulatory compliance to properly control the maintenance of a facility. Information is required to analyze what is occurring. Manually, this requires a tremendous amount of effort and time. Maintenance is what users of CMMS software do every day, whether it's responding to an on-demand work order for a broken window or performing routine inspection on a generator. Most computerized maintenance management systems are designed to give users immediate insight into the state of each of a maintenance need with comprehensive work order schedule. What it can do, however, it ensures tasks are prioritized correctly and that everything is in place. Inventory label to ensure such as CMMS solution give technicians the freedom to focus less on paperwork and more on hands-on maintenance. Okay, next is benefit of factory maintenance management system. First, reduce equipment downtime. Second, increase efficiency of maintenance execution. 3. Lower maintenance costs. 4. Improve work order management. 5. Increase utilization and lifetime of equipment. 6. Improve inventory management. 7. Facility data-driven maintenance decision.
So I want to continue point number 5. Number 5 is planning and scheduling of the company. Production of factory planning is the allocation of raw material, resource and process to produce product for customer within certain deadline. The main of production planning and scheduling is to make the manufacturing process flow with maximum efficiency by balancing the production needs with the availability resources effective manner. The main purpose also to making sure the order fulfilled most efficiently without interruption, delay or stress. Production planning and scheduling have 4 stages, which stage 1 is production planning, one of the process to ensure that have sufficient raw material, labor and resource to produce finished product to schedule. Stage 2 is routing. The route or path to be followed during each step of the manufacturing process and the path from raw material through the production of a finished product. Third stage, scheduling, which is the management process to ensure they are completed in a timely and economical fashion. The last stage for production planning and scheduling is execution. The process already established the production planning, routing and scheduling, and the stage to supporting order or instruction to enable production. Important of scheduling and production planning process is to make sure the order fulfillment and to avoid the problem arising because which the small inefficiencies may not be noticeable at first, but this thing if always allowed to continue, it will grow into a big one. For example, customer will get frustrated with delay order and affect crew members, and they will get stressed and demoralized while struggling to keep up. So that's why scheduling and production planning process must to be important and every company must apply practice to make sure the production process it will be going smoothly and efficiency.
CMMS of the company, a computerized maintenance management system, or CMMS, is software that centralizes maintenance information and facilitates the processes of maintenance operation. It helps optimize the utilization and availability of physical equipment like vehicles, machinery, communications, plants, infrastructures, and other assets. Also referred to as CMMIS or Computerized Maintenance Management Information System, CMMS systems are found in manufacturing, oil and gas, production, power generation, construction, transportation, and other industries where physical infrastructure is critical. The core of a CMMS is its database. It has a data model that organizes information about the assets as a maintenance organization is charged with maintaining, as well as the equipment, materials, and other resources to do so. The benefit of CMMS include assets visibility, workflow visibility, automation, streamlined process, managing field workforce, preventive maintenance, consistency and knowledge transfer, compliance management, health and safety and environment.
Conclusion. Maintenance is considered to be significant cost-consuming part of the system life cycle. Therefore, maintenance need must be prioritized and carefully planned. Important parts of the planning activities are the hardware, software, data and telecommunication inventories. Sekian.